All rise. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. The Supreme Court of Florida is now in session. All who have cause to plead, draw near, give attention, you shall be heard. God save these United States, great state of Florida, and this honorable court. Ladies and gentlemen, the Supreme Court of Florida, please be seated.
The first matter on our docket today is related to an inquiry concerning a judge, Dennis Daniel Bailey. Judge Bailey. Judge Bailey, you are here before the court today because of misconduct in your official role as a judge. We all recognize that this is a sad day for you. It is also a sad day for us and for the entire state judiciary. By your conduct, Judge Bailey, you have injured the public's trust and confidence in our state courts. This is a matter that we as a court take very seriously. The effectiveness of our courts ultimately rests on the trust and confidence that the people give to us as judges. When judges fail to conform to the Code of Judicial Conduct, the integrity of our system of justice is brought into question. Though none of us can undo what you have done, we have ordered you to appear today for a public reprimand as one way of redressing these wrongs. In administering this public reprimand, we assure the public that we take misconduct by a judge very seriously. Judge Bailey, you have stipulated to the charges against you and therefore publicly acknowledged your misconduct. According to the stipulation you reached with the JQC, you engaged in inappropriate and intemperate behavior during a sidebar conference at a trial in your courtroom. Specifically, you lost your temper and raised your voice in full view of the jury when two defense attorneys began making arguments at the sidebar. It appears from the record that you intended for only one attorney at a time to make arguments. Yet you failed to convey this procedure to counsel until the sidebar already was underway, giving them no notice of your intent. Moreover, the JQC found that the attorneys at the sidebar conference had not breached the usual decorum of the proceedings by their arguments. Your failure in dealing with this situation, combined with your loss of temper, led you to order the courtroom sheriff's deputy to physically return one of the attorneys to the defense table. Judge Bailey, this constituted a threat of physical force with the jury present in the room. Fortunately, the attorney returned to the table with no need of actual coercion, though he did so only after the deputy approached him to enforce your excessive order. Then you compounded your misconduct. When the other attorney moved to disqualify you, you improperly denied the motion because you said you believed it was a trial tactic. In disregard of the applicable rule of law, you did not consider the motion from the defendant's perspective when considering whether to grant or deny it. You have admitted that this sequence of inappropriate behavior violated Canon 1, Canon 2A, Canon 3B1, Canon 3B4, and Canon 3B7 of the Florida Code of Judicial Conduct. Among other things, these canons require our state court judges, 1, to maintain the highest standards of conduct and integrity, 2, to promote public confidence in the impartiality of the judiciary, 3, to disqualify themselves when required by the facts and the law, 4, to be patient and courteous, 5, and to accord every person the right to be heard according to the law. We accepted in the opinion entered by us on April 11, 2019, the stipulation entered by you and the Florida Bar. In our opinion, we also required you to appear here today for this public reprimand. In concluding, I want to emphasize, Judge Bailey, that the court takes these face-to-face reprimands very seriously. They send a message to all Florida judges that we will not wink at misconduct. They should also send a message to each reprimanded judge that further misconduct will have grave consequences. This court fully understands how stressful it can be to manage the give and take of an active courtroom. Adversarial proceedings by their very nature involve conflict. A judge must exercise control of the courtroom, but a judge must also exercise self-control in the courtroom. Few things are more corrosive of public respect for the judiciary than the conduct of judges who do not exercise self-control, but intemperately abuse lawyers and litigants. There are tools for managing professional stress and for ameliorating its ill effects before it leads a judge to the kind of lapse that occurred here. All judges should use these tools so that they can maintain the dignity, integrity, and impartiality of our courtrooms here in Florida. For the failures to which you have stipulated, Judge Bailey, you are hereby publicly reprimanded for your misconduct. You're now free to leave.
Thank you.